let me tell you something. NDC for about me, MPP for being more why you go after me. Would to me back. You can name the rest. What you say? Ofori Attah cry Trinidad there so. And some of these people, not just NPP for keke, but a man for no who do previous offices. You money and I say new government buy and say buy. I am Munsemu. Back where Buffer Stock CEO for an instance, some NPA for no sense. So many cases. So a name say another buyer. You know some man for being more they were going to lose their seat and now more position. Obi to say Chief Justice Tukono. Well, lose the other. What you say? Already attend one say. Me Makuma said the next person on the chopping block was going to be the EC boss because the NDC opposition and NDC chairman General Mosquito. Becca say I can say the EC boss on Ebusian is not fit for purpose.
This commission is not fit for purpose, and if any serious country will want to maintain this type of electoral commission, then I don't know what the country is about.
So there will be a change at the EC leadership?
There has to be a change.
And you know, later, or DNPP for Akrabino, and NPP General Secretary, so back the exact same thing. Sema ameno, on your fit for purpose. So going forward, in the minimum, the next person eligible, and as on the chopping list, I was going to be, the EC boss, I can say Jemensa. But it's looking like it's rather going to be the head of the Office of the Special Prosecutor, Kissi Agyebeng. Now understand this. Office of the Special Prosecutor, and I think they're not on a setting up. Because then there's some fast track through some cases be. Now you said the years where you bet me I heard some be no special prosecutor. And you set here on up. Any other Martin me do I think about that. Edura ni mu baby na Martin me do na beka and said that be. Na do no na adwin mu no most of fight corruption no. He is the mother serpent. A worker cracker corruption papa ni nyina no na do. And then on the report to buy a baza no na do wa unim that when Jimmy na nya adwuma no yi ni fi do no de Kissi Agyebeng buy. Kissi Agyebeng buy no the power of that office no na owo ni nyina. But otena ho ma no ma bi kokọ so a abusua na ntwaye. One was Ofori Attah. Now it's Ofori Attah situation na baba ya de bia is like as a spectacle, as a show on TV so bad. You see all of the offices in Ghana modeling, with the crime in regards to crime mechanism. People they say Yoko, Office of the Special Prosecutor, National Security, anyone make count, National Security, no one make count. When it comes to the Office of the Special Prosecutor, some of the cases that we say, it feels like I say, my way case where do you win it? You get that thing? Because no maybe sometimes or no maybe okay can in the office, no maybe no. Even though there's some cases where they're good at it, you finding some of the amount for muddy disc corruption related issues in their kind of home. But the biggest cases, they can't really do anything about it. Now again, NPP were by Muno, and nobody Kissi Agyebeng by. They were expecting say being year. At least OSP can do something about it. Ofori Attah amount for the buy bebre ora crab keke bia say Ofori Attah we diska SMA contract say anything national cathedral say anything. So it was up to the Office of the Special Prosecutor to maybe look into it. If Ofori Attah guilty in any way, at least cramp him down under the government na ebefa wadwumam.
Womo at the church abo ye kane swafo a ono na wega na sika semso ken Ofori Attah Strategic Mobilization Limited SML eni nipa ensia bi efa ketasehye ene proye hu.
But in the previous government Ofori Attah was so big to the point to say no one could tell anything to Ofori Attah. The idea as the finance minister sent in the Jubilee House wa the post Kurana mouth was saying that it was even bigger than the finance minister because advisor on international markets in the Ghana. And now I'm saying, Ofori Attah, Kissi Agyebeng couldn't do anything to him. Time na NPP for Wabemu. To the point they said time Ofori Attah could free Ghana so yes, let the crack OSP aswe so Ofori Attah free country no. OSP and me anya honre. One can honre basically. Now NDC for Wabemu no. OSP is trying to kind of do things be amount for feeling like Juma and time and NPP no. He couldn't or they couldn't work efficiently because again people are who go after people in the government, and if you do that here, that the government won't be happy. So to some extent, and at least what you say. But when it comes to Ofori Attah situation where Ankasana, Onwa OSP no ena de wanted tag etu Ofori Attah so. Interpol wanted red list. Kyerɛ sɛ yɛ chew baabi a yɛ fa wo mra Ghana. If just a country now wo so na yɛ chew no. Ene Ghana what that kind of, kind of sentiase na. So back and forth at least between Ofori Attah and the lawyers and the OSP amaye who say Ofori Attah so on tiapo or kwa kohwe no ho ya or kwa yarehwe. So ne ho to na obeba. Ayarehwe bi o take time, which is understandable. But amanfo e kyerɛ sɛ Ofori Attah kwa okoye no. It doesn't look like say ne Kissi Agyebeng yeri nyina na to amount to anything. Because oba no obema press conference and I say ni ye about Ofori Attah na kwa akoda. Ye the wanted atono so na kwa akoda. Interpol red notice listed and so na kwa akoda. Everything be office of the special prosecutor here in regards to Ofori Attah no, it doesn't really amount to anything because one Ofori Attah himself nanka say ni country no. So people were thinking say the wanted atono so or the Interpol red list is what then definitely a China ye ne burning. Pictures about Ofori Attah on Nam Street or on the backpack bonechi or chilling on in a area basically. That didn't amount to anything. There is a video of Ofori Attah flight to a fire or the call USA, Washington, I think. Well, that video no buy it also didn't amount to anything. So I don't know at least should I say country of Ofori Attah course. I know also could be USA. Right now, I don't think the OSP even knows. And China me who interview be with Ofori Attah lawyers are. Na interview and he be saying say joy. Oh, business say joy news. Omu business na Ofori Attah obeba da ben say the charges na can say OSP ni so dey be bona ne client no be ba na sibiti sa lawyer ne kora na bu afu to the extent say ye nya charge no oba ba be den na da obeba ne no na fa interview an ho pen stuff like that lawyer ne kora dwa fast forward kakra lawyer Martin Kpebu be kan say Kissi Agyebeng the OSP boss no onu ni mu bi e no Ofori Attah. Yeah, then every Ghana call.
The point I'm making is that so the search is on and still on the special prosecutor's case. We want to remind Kissi Agyebeng that look, I beg he should just do and resign. The way he allowed Ofori Attah to run away, no, the game is over.
So if that's on one can say try to hold back, na oba be say okay, Ofori Attah you wanted you hunu say anything. Na kwa say anu mako kone okwa atifi kwa hunu suo no. No, abana for we say when you got the point.
The way he sat down said we watched him leave. He said he got intel. He intercepted the letter where we showed that Ofori Attah was about to travel and he didn't tell the people of Ghana. He said, "Agyebeng, pack and leave. Pack and leave quickly. You've lost moral authority. You can't do this job."
And the names of Kokansa say no TV3 no. Office of the Special Prosecutor, so afraid TV3 Martin Kpebu so amra no mumisa na questions because in some can is neither here nor there. Time as invite list to select anybody no. Martin Kpebu ni two lawyers score. Oko OSP no ha. Nkofo ba kwa ye ma OSP no say that the other lawyers mienu na aba. At least on tiano na say at least one. And then Martin Kpebu was like, "No. I have the right to bring as many lawyers as I want. You can't tell me how many lawyers I should bring."
I must point out that there was an attempt to restrict me to one lawyer. So we pointed out to the officer who said so that no, that's a very serious constitutional matter. You can't restrict a person who is being invited to appear before a committee to one lawyer. No, that's not our law. I should have as many lawyers as can reasonably be accommodated in the office there. And I've seen some of their offices. You can take even 15 lawyers. So if I have 15 lawyers, I should be permitted to come in with my 15 lawyers.
And that person I saw yes, Martin Kpebu the one lawyer bano yes why yes adiano actually ni pahofro. And now Martin Kpebu is say nipa basically obelusu na adwuma because obeme ya hwehwe ni nsemu. Say if say basa na say na wo ye ho then that is basically intimidation.
We would raise it with the senior officers because once that has been done to me, it's possible it's been done to others in the past, and perhaps they didn't have the courage to speak up, you see. So it's good, that's why I'm talking about it on air, so that if any lawyer has ever experienced it, next time, that lawyer should be courageous enough to challenge it, that no, you can't restrict the person to one lawyer.
Because one lawyer, because I want to mean when quick in pointing it out, but two or more lawyers, at least they can help. What Martin Kpebu the any face you want to go for that the fast forward again. And OSP need the official charges or they both Ofori Attah and buy. Maku 78, not just to Ofori Attah, but to Ofori Attah, the former GRA boss, SML, a whole lot of other people can 78 counts of charges are ye dia bo am put together.
Office of the Special Prosecutor ye OSP e de abetu dwa say womo e de charge abo ye kane soafo a ono na wega na sikasem so Ofori Attah Strategic Mobilization Limited SML eni nipa ensia bi efa ketasehye ene proye hu.
And according to Kissi Agyebeng and the Office of the Special Prosecutor, no, such charges in India they court officially Monday ebe.
Enipa bi mu a womo nso din ba beto dwa no eye NS Dakon Akori kane Commissioner General Ghana Revenue Authority Amisha Dai Usu Amwa counsel kane Customs Division.
Then join news again. Ofori Attah lawyer. Bisa say cases are in the court right now, you know. Ya send the Ofori Attah na ya lawyers na sutira na lawyer ni si debi.
And since your client hasn't been served, will you even show up on Monday, since he's advertising that he'll be going to court on Monday?
Actually, if the accused person, the person of interest, it has not been notified and is not, then I will go to the court.
So then the thing is, if there's a UC will be a quarter, and there's so many kind of ratos that they are so miss you court and then Monday and as a day since I'm court and I can was some charges here to be our client and so officially no. Yen send him Ofori Attah because on one case only Ghana we him address I send come police for akofano. So one send him come man. We know so Ofori Attah lawyers were Ghana again. One send him come Ofori Attah lawyers. And Monday was a court. How? And as open say we no e bia also trying in absentia type of thing ni bia na. Near there Maslock CEO, former CEO. And no be na who ya na. And no so no abusia amavuonim. So right now, even though say it feels like say OSP ni ye adwuma no, no ma bi wo hwa abusia say enkoye. Dem Martin Kpebu ko ho no, mo inviting ni panel and stuff like that no. Martin Kpebu mu ko ya say ya detect a small one in area mo and then Martin Kpebu mu ko ho. They didn't even answer any questions because you say preliminary something be so mo your money kan because of that thing no. And I'm like, lawyer mpanimfo na share what the OSP wo. Is it that lawyers are not tactics and from Kakra the normal lawyer and us saying, well, how is that happening? How is that happening?
Okay, so when in terms of the substance of the hearing couldn't go far because we raised some legal issues. So when I say legal issues, some matters of law here and there. So those matters have to be resolved first before we will go further.
And even you see the red notice, Interpol red notice alert was there. No, Ofori Attah din ne cry a drop no ho. Now you see a new film completely, but you see a drop it.
Kenneth Nanaya Kuntunkuruku Ofori Attah. His name is not on any red notice alert any longer.
Me see OSP versus Ofori Attah case we na kwakwa back and forth bia. It feels like as the OSP is kind of fighting the Ukrainian state here, but he is losing. I don't know how they, because you remember time or ordained the charges in the Bible, everything in that charges and at least relates to SML contract. What about the National Cathedral? What about the other stuff? I can't is you for that year normal deep money. Is it just the SML contract in Angola? Am I confused? Just there. So it's looking like the next person, one shall or beko or chopping block list and so on, will be the Office of the Special Prosecutor, Kissi Agyebeng. And maybe you could in the entire Office of the Special Prosecutor, the whole thing, because IOCO is performing seriously. National Security is performing seriously. CID is performing seriously. So then what is the point of the OSP? If the OSP can't, get Ofori Attah to come to Ghana even. You see that thing? And people are saying, Kissi Agyebeng buy, to some extent, Kissi Agyebeng will be a little bit loyal to another MPP government. And no be a ASN OSP ni be ya be a no be swift he might be leaving some things out a be loopholes and some Ofori Attah lawyers may wiggle themselves out of stuff. So our is a serious chess game in Ekoso. Those are the comments Ekoso online. Now I don't know how true that is, but at least I'm telling you what Ekoso. Because if OSP with Ofori Attah they fumbles the case, well, he will be living too. And it will be a guarantee. And there are no two ways about it. Because there are so many people calling for kind of the dissolution of the office of the special prosecutor, the firing of the OSP, which is the boss of OSP, Kissi Agyebeng, Martin Amidu, the former head of the special office of the special prosecutor, Kissi Agyebeng.
The point I'm making is that so the search is on and still on the special prosecutor's case. We want to remind Kissi Agyebeng that look, I beg he should just do and resign. The way he allowed Ofori Attah to run away, no, the game is over.
NPP for Pesoko, Captain Smart did the whole kind of shindig on him. Basically, because OSP is not fit for purpose, and then the office in the is not fit for purpose anymore.
Say Kissi Agyebeng or percent of fighting corruption. Other than that time, one chicken Ofori Attah.
Former NPP chairman Freddie Blay became the exact same thing. So the firing of Kissi Agyebeng and eventually the dissolution of the office of the special prosecutor, no, it's not just coming from NDC4. It's coming from NDC, NPP, politicians, practitioners, lawyers, judges, a whole lot of people. We are here to see baby develop wafa. Let me know what your comment section as well. Do you think Ofori Attah will ever come to Ghana again? Because the lawyers are charging over. And Monday, I'm charge no. But in for charge list and a charge sheet, whatever, rate, whatever, and go command the lawyers, and Ofori Attah nankasa. So officially, if you say Omunyan receive any charges, is Ofori Attah, will Ofori Attah be coming? But we want your comment section as well. Thanks for watching. Abusia tap send this week. Skebi abe sendi biano. On bema 1.5% of the amount now send back to your phone. Simple like that. Send a be yusu. And they are sending this from. It's that simple. Skebi abe send it this week. With tap send, ubenya 1.5% money back. That is a guarantee for everyone. And that is even different from the 100% cash back here. A month for Binumbe enjoy. I would say if you are not using tap send, you are missing out. Definitely go Apple App Store and Google Play Store and download it right now. Or download it we use it for the first time. They send this command for Ofia. Use code Magraheb. Abusia on $10 on top of scanner was sending. Tap send, the goodness never stops. This week day a super cry. This always Kebi abe send ya command for Ofia. No, so sending it this week with tap sender. They are definitely going to send you money back into your account. Ntimencha ho kura busia kwada download tap send right now. So we use different app. Switch be enjoy the 1.5%, because the goodness, Jesus Christ. Adia we use how send this guy into Capre. We send the any panisaka. Exchange rate was low. Basically, more BBR. Tap send busia.
Tap send. Papa no.